Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Denver, Colorado. Here for EA Sports. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. This fan base has been blessed with a group of rock stars since they landed here all those years ago. Opening face-off just moments away. The Jets have won the draw, and we are now underway. Can't connect. Routine pass save made by Blackwood. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. From off the wall and onto his stick.
Fast and quick lead pass.
The Jets grab possession of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Great chance, and an even better save. Taken by Shifley. And it's turned aside by Blackwood. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Perez has the puck against the half wall. Brings the puck up. And they score!
The delayed penalty. They get their opponent running around, James. They wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play. It doesn't really matter. They got one on that one. That's how it is comfortable when you're getting shallow and you're getting pushed around like that on the puck. So he's able to maintain his focus on that puck, maintain possession with that secondary effort. And we know that they work on his skills all the time, that small space skill and toughness. But he executes all of showing that skill set. He's got the drive and the will to win that battle.
The Avs have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this thing up a 1-0 lead.
Coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
AIHL's got the puck. Nice save from point-blank range. Penalty coming up, and now he moves it to Olsen. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Jets will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing in your PK.
The Avs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Grabbed along the board by Landeskog. Slides it diagonally to Taves. Picked off by Niederreiter. And they get that puck down the ice. The Avs have it now. And that one's picked off. The Jets play it along the boards. Skaters go off for a line change here on this power play. Puts it on net. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out.
Hellebuck's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
He saved it. Oh, wow.
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Brings the ball up the post.
Colton's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, you know, with his hands. At some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in. Tay's penalty is almost expired.
Sends the feed in front. And that doesn't connect. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
Well, that's just a great sequence of events with that power play unit, the way they were moving the puck, the execution with their passes, and the scoring chances that they did get. Hey, sometimes it doesn't go in, but if they continue that, you got to figure their numbers are going to go up.
The Jets gain possession along the wall. Colorado's got it in the neutral zone. Moves it to Colton. Here's a shot. And that tears off one of his teammates in front. The Jets take it across the line. Comes up with a stop. Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover by Pearson. Into the offensive zone. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Jets take over on possession. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. We got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Stanley's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
It's tough to be behind the 8 ball in the PK when you're trailing by 1. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You can got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
Colorado's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them. Because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Into the attacking end. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Scheifele's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Off the draw, they take possession. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Quick feed to Taves. Sends a pass over. Slides it across to Niederreiter. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. The Avs are in transition. Shot denied by Hellebuck. And the puck's booted away. Directs it on over to Niederreiter. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. That's a good heads-up play at center ice.
Winnipeg's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Great poke by Brindley. Moves it quickly over to Miller. The Jets' penalty killers come up huge.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
Oh, and a heads-up play to take it away. Big time stop there. Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Here's a chance. And that goes off a body.
Taves is a dialed-in player who doesn't want to get off, but he's definitely injured. He's really laboring and needs to find his way to the bench, James.
Great pressure with the stick.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
Huge steal in his own end. Scheifele's got the puck along the wing. Handles the pass at center. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Shuts them down. And here's the pass to Nyquist. Winnipeg's ready to go on the attack. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Malinsky. The Avs pick up steam and are on the attack. Sets it out front. Picked off in front. The Avs look to start the transition game. Quick pass across to Colton. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. The Jets have it against the wall. Pass in front. And he denies that. Great opportunity there. They gain the zone from the left side. Hellebuck's going to hang on for a whistle.
Taves really needs to get off the ice, but he wants to stay on and stay in the fight here, even though he's injured. Just look at this last play. I mean, he is really laboring on that sequence, but he wants to make sure that he doesn't put his team in a bad spot, so he stays on.
More than half the frame has been played here. Colorado's ahead 1-0. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall. From the point, they take control of it. Here's a blast! He scores! High game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. We see players work on this all the time in practice, and he gets teed up perfectly for a one-time score.
The Jets got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? It's about the response to a goal against, and I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
Here's a short pass to Keon. Feeds the puck over to Ford. Takes a shot. Stones him in front.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes a save.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Cruz. Fires one net. Stops it cold. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Perez. Quick shot. Tremendous athletic stuff with the glove by Blackwood. Well past the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Caves has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. Great reach with the poke check by McCarr. And now he angles it across to Landeskog. Handles the pass. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck now. And he had the answer on that one. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by McCarr. And a great save. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Taves will not be returning to the lineup, James. We just received word, and he is definitely out. You know, this is tough to take because you look at this lineup, and it leaves a massive hole.
It certainly does leave a massive hole, and now it's about roster manipulation in terms of trying to navigate this down the stretch for the coaching staff. From the right side, moves it up ahead. They put the puck into the offensive end. And a stiff break setup. Slides the puck across to Connor. Cuts to the point. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Jets looking to break the tie here, and they ring another one off the post. So frustrating, James.
And now it's grabbed by Velarde.
Brindley's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Cruz is all skills. You know that back in the day he's been working on it collectively, and it shows in his game. But right here he just gets caught up in a tight space and loses the puck.
The Avs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck grabbed by Niederreiter. And he takes the dish. Puck scooped up by Cruz. Takes the feed from the left side. The Jets looking against the half wall. Gets a piece of that redirect with the glove.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The Jets cross the line and gain the zone. Puck picked up by Landeskog. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Pearson.
Wow.
Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away, you continue to trust the process. You get opportunity, and they convert it on it. This is the type of play that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup. Being hard and heavy on the puck, being relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with a goal. Absolutely outstanding.
run up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Broken up with a little physicality. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Nelson. Winnipeg's got possession here in the neutral zone. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Moves it to Solovyov. Oh, look at this chance. Sends it across. Shuts him down.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments.
The Avs just received the news that they will be down a player for this game, so now they'll have to manipulate their bench and find a way to manage it throughout the rest of this game.
Well, here we go. Let's see how this unfolds over the stretch of this game now. The Jets gain possession in their own end. Connor's got it along the wing. Moves the puck. And he makes a save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Quick feed to Maloney. Taken by Perez. Just a little. And now it's grabbed by Cruz. Sends the cross-ice pass. Across the line from center. Send it to the middle. It's gone. What a goal.
Let's have another look on the replay here, James. I thought that he had that post covered, but it clearly did not. There was just enough room to slide that puck in the inside post.
The Avs have made this a whole new game in period number two.
The difference in a close game is often the details, James, and this is a group that have worked hard. They've had good habits, and they find themselves tied.
Loose puck battle along the boards. Shot! Denies him! He got all of it! Slides the puck across to Pionk. The Jets take possession in the defensive end. Puck grabbed by Nichushkin. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes the pass. Sends the pass in front. And that's stopped. Oh, what a save as it denies them again. A chance to get it out of the defensive zone. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Oh, what a save here. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Stanley's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot. You got to get off.
Face-off coming up here. Sure, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
DeMello's dancing across the line. Lucky bounce to the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
I like the habits and the shot selection right there, James, but it goes off of the pipe, doesn't go in the 4x6, and now they're chasing the game.
The Jets move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck scooped up by Drury. And there's the whistle, icing the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the Tyler group that they're playing against.
Oh, rocks right onto his own bench.
Well, he should have been wasn't expecting that one. The extra juice when he's in and around it. Now he's in his own teammate's lap here. At least he gets some help when it's on this side. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Avs take possession off the face-off. And that's blocked away. Takes the feed. Cruz works the puck in his own zone. Pushes it off. What a block as he lays out, and I'm sure he'll feel that one. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Jets play it along the wing. Puck picked up by Solovyov. Loses his balance on the play. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Stuffs the rocket of a shot. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a tie game. Barons won the draw and they're on the attack. Here's a howitzer at the net. Taken by Nelson. Quick pass to Manson. Pushes it across to Landeskog. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
And they'll dump it in. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. Angles it over to Landeskog. With possession along the wall. There's a solid collision. Oh, and he pokes it away. A risky play, but it pays off. Works it across to Carmelo. Rips it. Denies him with a save. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Malinsky. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Morrissey. Oh, they go back on offense. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Puck dumped in. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. Looks to pass it to Iafallo. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a short pass to Brindley. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. And now it's over to Olofsson. The Jets have it from their own end. The Avs scoop it up along the boards. And that's picked off. Winnipeg's got the puck against the boards. The Avalanche have taken possession in their own end. Colorado's got the puck in the corner. Dropped over the open ice. And they send it right back to him. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Cross-ice pass to Colton. Winnipeg's got possession at center. And he grabs a loose puck and he's in all alone. Oh, to rise him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Winnipeg's ready to go on the attack. Oh, look at this. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And
oh, and it goes off the outside of the post.
Flatwood's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save. Stanley he's not going to return to this game, James, and this is some unfortunate and sad news that the injury suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
I don't want to speculate at all, but that did not look good. Makar stick handling in his own zone. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. Colorado's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick pass to Vesio. Too many bodies in the way. Hammers it on net. Right on the doorstep.
Taves is moving slowly out there. Really looks like he's been banged up.
Off the outside of the iron. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Taves is showing a ton of character out there right now. I mean, if you look back at the replay, he's definitely injured on this sequence, but he has the fire and the determination to stay in it because he doesn't want to put his team in a compromised position.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. The Jets look to start the transition game. And he's knocked off the puck there. Puck picked up in the open ice. And he shuts the goal on that. Puck sent over to Domestikov. Great hand-eye contact on the play. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Moves it to Nichushkin. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupted in that one.
Winnipeg's won the draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, you win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. And there's a shot. Oh, read it perfectly. What a save. So we take our drive to clutch saves and take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now they are building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Colorado's finally broken through as the lead now flipping here to number 2.
Well, an hard-fought battle, and they put themselves in a great position here at the end of the second. Now, if they can just ride it out, get to the intermission, and start the third with a bang.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Here in the later stages of this period, Colorado's got a 1-goal lead. The Jets win the draw. Feeds the puck across to Kepke. The Jets take it along the wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Just gets enough to keep it out.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He out-battles the players in front of him to make it.
The centermen glide into position. Domestikov's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Winnipeg's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. Colorado's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Slides it diagonally to Olsen. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Pushes it across to Niederreiter. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, he's got to be sour on that as the equipment alert malfunction on the play.
Well, I'd say how frustrating is that one when you're in key critical spot and then they whiff on it and the whiff happens because it snaps in half. So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Quick pass across to Nichushkin. Picks it up. Here we go. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Jets carry it along the wall. Now he slides it up to Soloviev. Here's a shot. Standing tall with the save. A little crash and a banging forces the turnover. Stars make it 3-0.
Coming into the end of the second period, and you find a way to get another. Now, right off of this face-off, they really want to set the tone and keep their opponent on their heels.
Denies him!
Hellebuck's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
And he serves it across to Scheifele. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Tries to feed it over to Perez. And he comes up big again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Here in the late going of the frame, the Avs now lead by 2. Colorado's got the win off that draw. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And there's the save on the play.
Blackwood's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Colorado's won it, now they're going the attack. Big time stop there. Colorado's got the puck here in the open ice. And he can't hang on after that hit. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway as the puck is dropped. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Jets need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there. Nichushkin's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Lots of time left in this period. Lots of offense here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. The Jets start with the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Winnipeg's on the attack. From point blank. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Blackwood.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Winnipeg's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. And he takes the pass. Shot! Good stop by Hellebuck. That knocks him off the puck. DeMello's got it in the defensive end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Moves around along the half wall. And a good smack with the stick to get it down. Nichushkin's lugging the puck. Moves it over to Nelson. Puck exits the zone. The Jets have it now. Levels him with the hit.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury, but either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench.
Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a feed and scores! What a finish on the play!
Sometimes when you're an odd-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
The Jets desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Scores! Rips it off!
Almost made a double take there, James, and you hear that sound. Sometimes you get set, but this one goes in. You don't get many odd-man rushes throughout the game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
The Avs are showing no signs of slowing down tonight.
No, they're not. Adler said to that intermission, but they came out on fire. Their first 5 strides, the way they were right with their possession, their dominant play all over the ice, they've been outstanding.
There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Colorado's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he moves it up to Cruz. Handles the puck. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Taken along the wall by Velarde. Angles it over to Pionk. Tries to get the puck to Connor. Easily turned aside by Blackwood. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Winnipeg's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. The Jets win that offensive zone face-off. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Kripke's going to play it against the half wall. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Kripke's been flagged for cross-checking.
No, this is such an obvious call for the official. Undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do. And this is an earned opportunity. They practice. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
play as the puck goes up and over. We're going to face off. Barron's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Colorado's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Works it across to Burrow. There's a great glove save by Hellebuck. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to Cruz. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Grabbed along the boards by Nichushkin. Gets in front of it. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Scheifele's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Winnipeg's won the defensive zone draw. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Makar's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Winnipeg's got the puck short-handed. Slides it diagonally to Pionk. And now he tries to get it across to Scheifele. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Kempke's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
A great kill and the ability to keep this game within reach. You know now that they've got the momentum moving forward. You never know what's going to come next.
Moves it quickly over to Kempke. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Vesio. The Jets have it behind the net. Tries to get the puck over to Nyquist.
Pionk's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
And that's a great hits-up play by Makar. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Blackwood.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Here's a short pass to Niederreiter. Aya follows, got it against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Makar. Quick pass to Drury. Puck moved over to Nyquist. Feeds it over on the attack. Makar's moving the puck through his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Feeds it on over to DeMello. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. The Avs have the puck in the corner. Too much traffic in the lane. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Into the attacking area from the left side. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And that's intercepted by Cruz.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Poked away by Cruz. Burns carries the puck in his own zone. Feeds it over. Picked off by Niederreiter. The Avs have it from the corner. Slides it back to the blue line. Colorado's got possession here in the neutral zone. Puck grab by Velarde. Winnipeg's got him along the wall. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Nelson. Passes it over. Comes up with the stop. What a steal in his own end. Puck scooped up by Manson. Takes the feed. Cruz plays the puck. Quick pass across to Velarde. Great positioning by the defender. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a shot. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Shot in front of the net. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Avs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Nelson. Oh, lightning Quick reflexes on the one-timer.
He's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
More than half the frame has been played here. Colorado's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. The Avs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Moves it to Nichushkin. Into the offensive end now. Let's move to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he fights off another save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. Winnipeg's going to start with the puck in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Kempty. Dished on over to Ford. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Passes over to Malinsky. Picked off in the offensive end. Lets it rip. Oh, got this off his goaltender. Gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
The Jets are pretty frustrated in this one, James. I mean, they've run it off the post a number of times. They're generating the opportunities, but they're not executing.
Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Nichushkin. Tries to get it to Vesio. And that pass is intercepted. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Slides it across. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Quick feed to Vesio. Gains the zone through center. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a shot from the top position. Oh, Susak a little too sweet with that save. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. The Avs going to work on offense. Fantastic save.
Man, James, does he ever look shaken up after that huge hit? I mean, I'm not sure if he got winded or if he's injured, but he's trying to make his way back to the bench.
What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Blackwood. Dishes it off. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hellebuyck. Broken up at center by Niederreiter. Angles it over to Pearson. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. Gains the zone through the middle. Moves the pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Grabs the puck. Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. Slotted away with a stick.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Scores into the empty net. I feel like we must have had a few empty netters in the game.
Oh, yeah, this guy's on the back end. I didn't have hands. So this is one when this guy celebrated. I was down in the middle. He's fucking everywhere. You know where it was empty net. That empty net goal went in. Everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
The Avs are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. Takes the pass from the boards. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Cruz.
Again, when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
And he gets it up to keep it out.
Let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, and he manages to find it. Like, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Colorado's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Colorado's effort was a dominant one. Cheryl, they controlled play in every corner of the game tonight.
They really did. It was like they were playing a game of keep away. Remember those when you were young, James? Yeah, well, they held the puck and they had the work to do with it, but they found a way to create opportunities because they worked hard away from it as well. No one could get it off their stick.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.